What's up, everyone? Welcome to the September 5th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by PrizePicks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, use the code AWESOMO when you sign up and make a deposit at PrizePicks. You'll receive one free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum. You'll also receive a 100% deposit bonus up to $100 on your first deposit. We have a 6-game MLB slate tonight starting at 6:40 Eastern, so keep that in mind. Don't accidentally miss lock. It's about 25 minutes earlier than normal, but we have 6 games. We're going to take a look at 3 of the top tournament stacks and 3 of the top tournament pitchers, as we usually do. Starting with the top stacks, number 3, the Detroit Tigers are taking on Jose Suarez tonight in LA. Suarez has been decent this year with a 21.7% strikeout percentage and 4.29 xFIP. The Tigers' active roster is the worst in baseball with an 82 WRC plus and 117 ISO, but they are only projected for 5% ownership with a 7% chance of being the top scoring stack, in addition to a 10% chance of being the top value stack. Number 2, the Chicago White Sox taking on Marco Gonzalez tonight. The White Sox are projected for 7% ownership with an 8% chance of being the top scoring stack and an 8% chance of being the top value stack. Gonzalez has only struck out 12.6% of hitters with a 4.93 xFIP so far this season. The White Sox have a 105 WRC plus on their active roster, although they also only have a 131 ISO. And number 1, the Houston Astros taking on Martin Perez tonight in Houston. Perez has struck out 21.7% of hitters with a 3.7 xFIP. He's also typically very good at keeping the ball on the ground, but the Astros do have plenty of right-handed power in their lineup. Their active roster has a 118 WRC plus and 181 ISO. They are only projected for 10% ownership with a 12% chance of being the top scoring stack, in addition to an 8% chance of being the top value stack. Now, before we take a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers, we do have a new promo code for viewers of these videos. That promo is Adam MLB. You can find it at the top of the screen. Use it and get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. This offer is available for new users only. But if you haven't already signed up for Stokastic Plus, take advantage. You'll get access to behind the paywall data, including the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool that I reference in these videos. So again, that's promo code ADAMMLB. Use it and get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. Now, taking a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers. Number 3, Lance Lynn is taking on the Seattle Mariners tonight in Seattle. It's a tough matchup, but it is a positive park shift for Lynn. He has struck out 25.7% of hitters with a 3.27 xFIP so far this season. The Mariners' active roster has a 111 WRC plus and 20.5% strikeout percentage. So again, it's not an ideal matchup, but he's only projected for 14% ownership with an 11% chance of being the top scoring pitcher and a 10% chance of being the top value pitcher. Number 2, Brady Singer taking on the Cleveland Guardians tonight in Kansas City. Singer is relatively expensive at $10,200, and he does have a difficult strikeout matchup against Cleveland, who has a 16.3% strikeout percentage on their active roster to go along with a 101 WRC plus. But Singer has been very good this year, striking out 25.6% of hitters with a 3.3 xFIP, and he's only projected for 2% ownership with an 11% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. And number 1, Tristan McKenzie on the other side of that game, taking on the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City's active roster has a 92 WRC plus and 23.9% strikeout percentage. McKenzie has struck out 25.6% of hitters with a 3.85 xFIP so far this season. He's projected for 15% ownership with a 14% chance of being the top scoring pitcher and an 8% chance of being the top value pitcher. So to recap, the top 3 tournament stacks: number 3, the Detroit Tigers; number 2, the Chicago White Sox; and number 1, the Houston Astros. And the top 3 tournament pitchers: number 3, Lance Lynn; number 2, Brady Singer; and number 1, Tristan McKenzie.